Hello and welcome to the Team Afterburn Workout of the Week. Today we have 3 circuits, 3 exercises, 3 rounds each of 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. It's a very fast-paced workout. There's a minute rest in between, and I have my lovely wife Holly helping me demonstrate the exercises today. So let's get going. Circuit 1, exercise 1 is the sandbag alternating reverse lunge. Go ahead and pick that sandbag up, forward grip, flip it over your wrist, and then go ahead and lunge back. Make sure that you take a big enough step to where your front leg is about a 90-degree angle. If that front knee goes over your toes, it puts a lot of pressure on those knees. So make sure that you're doing it properly. If you don't have a sandbag, go ahead and drop that. You can always use a gallon of water, gallon of milk, whatever you have at your disposal to add a little bit of weight. Exercise 2, circuit 1, is a push-up around the world. Go ahead and get in that push-up position. Your elbows are gonna come down to 90 degrees. You're gonna come up, one arm's coming up. Come down again, push up, other arm comes up. You're gonna work your way around. Next is your leg. The other one's gonna be the other leg. Now, if that's too much for a lot of people, that's a very challenging exercise. Come down to your knees. Same concept. Come down to a 90-degree angle. And if you notice, she's looking about 6 or 8 inches out in front of her, so she's keeping that spine in a neutral position. She's not dropping her head. And if this is too much, come on up. Come find a solid object, and the higher it is, the easier it's going to be. So let's go ahead and use this one here. Put your feet back just a little bit. Push up. Arm comes up. When you're doing this, when you're actually lifting the arm, that's engaging the core. So not only is this a good exercise for your chest, but it's also very good for your core. Great job. Exercise 3, circuit number 1. It's ropes with a jump squat. So you're gonna do a jump squat while you're holding the ropes. Get that rope all the way to the end of the anchor point. If that's too much, drop one. Do it with just one rope. If you don't have access to a rope, just simply do jump squats. Remember, you're doing them for 50 seconds, so this is really gonna spike that heart rate. Exercise 2, circuit 2, is the lateral box lunge. What you're gonna do is you're gonna step on, off, off. So up, up, down, down. Keep that chest up, keep your knees bent the entire time so you're not locking anything out and you're protecting those knees. And the faster you go, the harder this exercise is. Now, if you don't have access to a stable platform, you can always do it on the ground. And all you're doing is going in, out, out. Exercise 3, circuit 2, is the explosive step up. She comes up, gets air, and switches at the top of the bench. Now, the higher this bench is, the harder that is. You don't need to go much higher than really knee height, because then you're gonna be putting a lot of stress on those legs. The further you come down to these steps, the easier it's gonna get. And obviously, you can always go at the low impact option, whereas where you just step up, come back down, switch at the bottom instead of switching at the top. Exercise 1, circuit number 3, is the double dumbbell squat press. So go ahead and pick up those dumbbells. Parallel grip, which is also considered your neutral grip. Squat down, press up. It's all one fluid movement. So what we're trying to do here is just drive that heart rate up by using a squat and a press. Make sure that you're not coming over the toes when you come down. Stick those glutes or stick the hips out and keep that chest up. If that's too much, drop those dumbbells and just do a squat. But remember, you're doing it for 50 seconds. All right, exercise number 2, circuit number 3, is the burpee. Now the full burpee, you come down, kick your legs out, do a push-up, come back up. Get a lot of air. Now if that's too much, which that's a very aggressive exercise, don't do the jump. So go ahead and demonstrate that. Kick the feet out, kick them back up. And again, if this is too much, you can just simply walk back. So instead of kicking your feet back, you just walk your feet back, come back up, hands up, and then go back and do the same motion. Again, 50 seconds of this is still gonna be a good cardio exercise. So depending on your fitness level, you choose the one that's right for you. Exercise 3, circuit 3, is the alternating kettlebell swing. Go ahead and pick that kettlebell up. One hand, and you're switching at the top of the movement. You're driving from the hips, so you wanna get a nice deep squat, keep that chest up so you don't hurt your lower back. We wanna protect that lower back. You can grab one of these at any local department store. It's an adjustable kettlebell. If you don't have access to that, you can always do a double hand kettlebell swing with something that you can't quite grip, that you can't quite switch at the top. There you go, another intense workout of the week. See the workout included in this video for timing. Holly, thank you for demonstrating these exercises. We'll see you next week at the Afterburn Studios, where we transform bodies and change lives.